Ukraine war student turned soldier, friends die in your arms. Maxsym Lutsyk looks older and more serious and makes fewer jokes than when I saw him in the days after Russia's invasion of Ukraine. Back then, the 19-year-old had just put university on hold and volunteered to fight. Last week he made a difficult journey out of the Donbas front line, using back roads at night to avoid artillery fire, to pick up supplies for his unit, and to tell me what it has been like fighting the Russians. We met in Bakhmut, a small town well within the range of Russian artillery. Some of its buildings are in ruins and the city has been almost emptied of civilians. For 3 weeks, Maxsym and his comrades had fought to keep control of a position they called Serber after a small dog they had adopted. It was in a smashed-up former factory in Rubizhne, a town that eventually fell to the Russians. It was like hell. There were no good positions to defend. We had been in trenches, sometimes shelters from Soviet times, and a fire station. His unit was targeted by tank fire about 25 times a day, he says. Any of my friends was killed there and maybe 10 or 15 guys were injured seriously. Students signing up now, summer is almost on them, and Ukraine's fertile black soil is bursting with life. The deadliest fighting is in Donbas. Russia's generals are learning from its enemies' victories around Kyiv, the capital, and Kharkiv, the second city. Defeat in March led the Russian army to fall back in April and May on what it knows best. Its forces and fearsome firepower are concentrated in a narrow sector of East Ukraine. Now it is close to forcing Ukrainian forces out of Luhansk, one of the two regions that make up Donbas. The other, Donetsk, where Ukraine has a bigger footprint, is already being hit by Russian artillery.